The rain is falling gently outside the window. Pitter, patter. Can you hear that rhythmic tapping against the glass? It sounds like a whisper, doesn't it? Telling you that you've done so well today. Welcome. This is Reco Lounge. Turn off the lights. Find your most comfortable position. Lift your pillow just enough. Pull the blanket up to your toes, snug and warm. In this dark room, the only clear things are the droplets on the pane and the sound of my voice. Tonight, along with this rain, I want to pull a story from the age when gods walked the earth. Let the heavy thoughts that cluttered your mind wash away with the rainfall. We are sinking now into the deep, silent ocean of myth. Our journey tonight is about the most beautiful trial named love, the story of Eros and Psyche. Long, long ago, in a kingdom far away, there lived 3 princesses. The youngest, Psyche, was beautiful beyond the reach of human language. People began to lay flowers at her feet instead of the altars of Aphrodite. The goddess's jealousy rose like cold rainwater. She summoned her son, Eros. Give that arrogant girl a curse. Make her fall for the most hideous monster. Eros went to her, following his mother's command. But the moment he saw her sleeping face, he accidentally pricked himself with his own arrow. A love that even a god could not endure had begun. Following an oracle, Psyche was sent to a mysterious golden palace high upon a mountain. The master of that place never showed his face. He only visited her in the velvet dark of night, with a voice as low and soothing as the rain. My bride, do not seek to see my face. Where there is no trust, love cannot stay. Psyche was happy, but a poison called curiosity began to spread in her heart. One night, swayed by her sister's whispers, she lit a lamp while her husband slept. Under the light, there was no monster, only Eros, the most beautiful god in the world, with golden hair and dazzling wings. Startled, a single drop of hot oil fell onto his shoulder. Eros opened his eyes, and with a look of profound sorrow, he vanished like mist. To find her lost love, Psyche performed impossible tasks set by Aphrodite. She gathered help from ants, listened to the advice of reeds. She even descended to the very edge of the underworld to fetch Persephone's box of beauty. Never open it, she was warned. But wanting to look more beautiful for her love, she opened the lid. Inside, there was no beauty, only a sleep like death. Psyche fell into a deep, cold slumber upon the earth. Then Eros, his wound finally healed, flew to her side. He gathered the sleep from her eyelids and tucked it back into the box. He whispered, "Do not worry now. Your trials end here." With a kiss from Eros, Psyche awakened. She ascended to Olympus, drank the nectar of immortality, and gained eternal life. Psyche, whose name means soul, became one with Eros, who is love. Just as their long wandering ended, your weary day now finds its period in this deep night. The rain outside continues to fall. It will cover all your remaining anxieties. It is time for you to drift into that same peaceful sleep that Psyche once knew. In your dreams, you will walk through the most beautiful garden. Rest there, where there is no worry and no pain. I hope that when you open your eyes, your soul feels as clear as a forest washed by the rain. Good night. This was Reco Lounge. Close your eyes. You have endured another long, weary day. You have done so well. The rain outside the window is washing away the heavy burdens on your shoulders, one by one, piece by piece. Let the strength leave your fingertips. Let the tension in your toes fall away. Now we are walking into a time of myth, where the air smells of the sea and marble pillars grow cold in the night. The story I will tell you tonight is about a woman the world called a monster, but who possessed a soul more beautiful than any other. A story of a silent, sorrowful secret. Her name was Medusa. Long, long ago, she was not a monster. Born as the daughter of a sea god, she was a girl with the most breathtaking hair in all of Athens. When the sunlight touched it, it shimmered like liquid gold. People looked at her hair and thought of the dancing waves of the ocean. She served in the temple of Athena with a heart as pure as the dawn. Then came a certain day. Perhaps the rain was falling just like it is tonight. Poseidon, the king of the sea, enchanted by her beauty, stormed into the sacred temple. Medusa prayed and prayed to the goddess, prostrate on the cold marble floor. She begged to be protected, but the temple remained silent. The tragedy began within that absolute silence. The goddess Athena was furious, but the arrow of her anger was aimed not at Poseidon, but at the fragile Medusa. I shall turn your arrogant hair into hideous serpents. With the goddess's chilling voice, Medusa's golden locks became writhing emerald snakes. And then the most cruel punishment of all. Any living thing that met her eyes would instantly turn into cold, lifeless stone. Now Medusa could no longer look upon the faces of those she loved. The moment she tried to share a gaze of affection, that person would become a statue that never breathes again. She fled to the very edge of the world, a lonely island where only the sound of waves could be heard. There, she lived without ever looking into a mirror, crying alone in the dark. Her tears flowed down her cheeks, dampening the stones beneath her feet. When the hero Perseus came to find her, perhaps Medusa had been waiting for him all along. Looking at her reflection in the polished shield, she faced her own sorrow for the first time. The moment the blade touched her neck, she was finally free from her cursed life. The blood that flowed from her reached the sea and became the winged horse Pegasus, soaring high into the sky. It was the moment. The deepest sorrow became the highest freedom. The story of Medusa ends here. People called her a monster, but now we know she was simply a woman who was too beautiful and far too lonely. The rain outside is wiping away her tears. May the wounds you carry in secret be washed away by this rain tonight. Now, your eyelids, as if under Medusa's gentle spell, are becoming heavy, so pleasantly heavy. Think of nothing. Just surrender your body to the sound of the rain. Walk slowly into a warm, soft dream. Good night. This was Reco Lounge. Each infinite drift, Eros and Medusa. Part 1. The luminous descent of Eros. The world outside your window is gone. There is only my voice and the velvet dark. We are drifting, floating toward the valley of eternal sleep, where the god of love, Eros, keeps his secret garden. Can you see the grass? It is not green, but a deep, shimmering silver. Each blade is coated in a heavy, cool dew, the dew of the moon. Imagine your bare feet sinking into that grass. It is soft, like stepping on a cloud, and perfectly cold. Eros is standing by a pool of black water. The water is so still. It looks like a mirror of polished obsidian. He moves with a slowness that defies time. His wings, oh, his wings are magnificent. They are not feathers. They are made of woven twilight, violet, indigo, and a faint, pulsing gold at the edges. Hear the sound as he unfolds them, a sound like silk rubbing against silk, a low, rhythmic shh, shh, shh. The weight of his presence is like a warm blanket, pressing down on your shoulders, gently, pushing you deeper into the earth. He reaches for his quiver. It is made of ivory, carved with the shapes of sleeping swans. His fingers graze the fletching of an arrow. The feathers on the arrow are from a nightingale, soft, grey, smelling of lavender and old parchment. The golden tip glows, a soft, pulsing amber light. He draws the bow. The wood groans ever so slightly, a deep, musical creak. He isn't looking for a target. He is looking for the tension in your heart. And as he releases the string, thrum, a golden ripple moves through the air. It washes over you like warm honey. Your muscles melt. Your bones turn to liquid gold. Ichtu, the silent sanctuary of Medusa. Now the garden fades, the air grows colder, crisper. We are entering the cave of the Carrion coast, where the salt of the sea has turned the walls into crystal. Everything here is blue, a deep midnight blue. You hear the ocean outside, the waves hitting the rocks. Hush, hush. But inside the cave, there is only the sound of breathing, slow, deep, rhythmic breathing. Medusa sits upon her throne of white coral. Her eyes are closed, hidden behind eyelids as delicate as porcelain. Forget the stories of fear. Feel the peace she radiates. On her head, the serpents are not waking. They are dreaming. 100 emerald bodies, coiled together in a soft, living knot. They hum, a sound so low you feel it in your teeth. A vibration that tells your brain it is time to stop. One serpent stirs, slowly. Its scales are cold, the colour of a forest at midnight. It slides across her temple, a faint, dry sound, like a finger tracing a map on dusty glass. The hum grows louder, then softer. It is the sound of the earth's core, calling you home. Medusa's hands rest on her lap. They are carved from the purest marble. She is the guardian of things that do not move. Under her gaze, the storm in your mind turns to stone. The worries, the thoughts, they become heavy. They fall to the floor of the cave, sinking into the sand. Everything is still. Everything is silent. The weight of the mountain is above you. The warmth of the gold is within you. The emerald coils are protecting you. You are safe in the dark. You are drifting deep, deeper sleep. Part 1. The Luminous Descent of Eros. The world outside your window is fading. Each breath you take is becoming heavier, slower. We are drifting, floating toward the valley of eternal sleep, where the god of love, Eros, keeps his secret garden. Can you see the grass beneath your feet? It is not the green of the waking world. It is a deep, shimmering silver, like moonlight caught in a web. Each blade is coated in a heavy, cool dew, the liquid mist of the stars. Imagine your bare feet sinking into that grass. It is soft, so soft, like stepping onto a fallen cloud. The coldness of the dew seeps into your skin, calming your nerves, quieting the hum of your day. Eros is standing by a pool of black water. The water is so still. It looks like a mirror of polished obsidian. Not a single ripple, not a single sound. He moves with a slowness that defies time, as if the air around him is thick with dreams. His wings, oh, his wings are magnificent. They are not made of feathers, but of woven twilight, dark violet, deep indigo, and a faint pulsing gold at the very edges. Hear the sound as he slowly, slowly unfolds them. A sound like heavy silk rubbing against silk. A low rhythmic shh, shh, shh. The weight of his presence is like a warm velvet blanket, pressing down on your shoulders, gently pushing you deeper into the earth. Your body feels heavy, so delightfully heavy, like you are becoming part of the garden itself. He reaches for his quiver. It is made of ancient ivory, carved with the shapes of sleeping swans. His fingers graze the fletching of an arrow. The feathers are from a nightingale, soft, grey, smelling of dried lavender and old forgotten parchment. The golden tip of the arrow glows, a soft pulsing amber light, like a dying candle in a dark room. He draws the bow. The wood of the olive branch groans ever so slightly, a deep musical creak that vibrates in the air. He is looking for the tension in your heart, the knots of worry you carried all day. And as he releases the string, thrum, a golden ripple moves through the air. It is not a strike, but a touch. It washes over you like warm honey. Your muscles melt. Your bones turn to liquid gold. You are no longer holding yourself up. The garden is holding you. Eros is watching over you. Each infinite drift, Eros and Medusa. Part 1. The luminous descent of Eros. The world outside your window is gone. There is only my voice and the velvet dark. We are drifting, floating toward the valley of eternal sleep, where the god of love, Eros, keeps his secret garden. Can you see the grass? It is not green, but a deep, shimmering silver. Each blade is coated in a heavy, cool dew, the dew of the moon. Imagine your bare feet sinking into that grass. It is soft, like stepping on a cloud, and perfectly cold. Eros is standing by a pool of black water. The water is so still. It looks like a mirror of polished obsidian. He moves with a slowness that defies time. His wings, oh, his wings are magnificent. They are not feathers. They are made of woven twilight, violet, indigo, and a faint, pulsing gold at the edges. Hear the sound as he unfolds them, a sound like silk rubbing against silk, a low, rhythmic shh, shh, shh. The weight of his presence is like a warm blanket, pressing down on your shoulders, gently, pushing you deeper into the earth. He reaches for his quiver. It is made of ivory, carved with the shapes of sleeping swans. His fingers graze the fletching of an arrow. The feathers on the arrow are from a nightingale, soft, grey, smelling of lavender and old parchment. The golden tip glows, a soft, pulsing amber light. He draws the bow. The wood groans ever so slightly, a deep, musical creak. He isn't looking for a target. He is looking for the tension in your heart. And as he releases the string, thrum, a golden ripple moves through the air. It washes over you like warm honey. Your muscles melt. Your bones turn to liquid gold.
비가 창을 두드리면 난 더 조용해져. 젖은 길 끝에 남은 내 발자국 하나. 서늘한 라디오 불빛 밤을 천천히 적셔. 나를 아끼는 밤 숨도 낮게 쉬고 네 이름 하나만 입술 끝에 남아. 젖은 마음 한 장 접히지 않은 채로. 젖은 창가 라디오 나를 다시 불러. 젖은 창가 라디오 이 밤을 안아줘. 젖은 창가 라디오 내 고독을 풀어. 젖은 창가 라디오 조용히 나를 흔들어. 골목 끝 빈 가게에 희미한 불 하나. 깜빡이 다 사라져 내 마음 같아 보여. 낡은 침묵 사이로 빗소리만 던져. 누구도 모르게 나는 여기 머물러. 나를 아끼는 밤 숨도 낮게 쉬고 네 이름 하나만 입술 끝에 남아. 젖은 마음 한 장 접히지 않은 채로. 젖은 창가 라디오 나를 다시 불러. 젖은 창가 라디오 이 밤을 안아줘. 젖은 창가 라디오 내 고독을 풀어. 젖은 창가 라디오 조용히 나를 흔들어. 창밖엔 빗줄기 내 안엔 오래된 적막. 한 번쯤 웃던 날도 다 젖어 그려져. 그래도 괜찮아 이 밤은 날 놓지 않아. 젖은 창가 라디오 나를 다시 불러. 젖은 창가 라디오 이 밤을 안아줘. 젖은 창가 라디오 내 고독을 풀어. 젖은 창가 라디오 조용히 나를 흔들어.